And here is the Writer's Almanac for Friday. It's the 13th of May, 2022. It's the birthday of Richard Stephen Valenzuela, 1941, in the San Fernando Valley of Los Angeles, who recorded a traditional Mexican folk song called La Bamba. Became a big hit. Richie Valens grew up in an English-speaking household, was not fluent in Spanish. He learned the words phonetically. It's the birthday of actress Lena Dunham, New York City, 1986, director, producer, writer of the HBO show Girls. Lena Dunham, who said, "If you feel like you were born to write, then you probably were." And it's the birthday of the Scottish poet Kathleen Jamie, born in Renfrewshire, Scotland, 1962. She said, "When we were young, we were told that poetry is about voice, about finding a voice. But the older I get, I think it's not about voice. It's about listening and the art of listening. I don't just mean with the ear, bringing the quality of attention to the world. The writers I like best are those who attend." It was on this day in 1940, Winston Churchill gave his first speech as Prime Minister to the House of Commons. He'd taken over the job 3 days before. Britain was at war with Germany. The prospects were not good. Churchill was 65 years old, and he stood up in Commons, and he said, "I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears, and sweat. We have before us an ordeal of the most grievous kind. We have before us many, many long months of struggle and of suffering. You ask, what is our policy? I can say it is to wage war by sea, land, and air with all our might and with all the strength that God can give us, to wage war against a monstrous tyranny never surpassed in the dark, lamentable catalogue of human crime." It's the birthday of the novelist Daphne du Maurier, born in London, 1907. She was in Egypt where her husband was stationed, and she found that she was brooding over her jealousy of his first fiancée, a woman named Jan Ricardo, who had committed suicide. And that became the gist of her novel Rebecca, which became a big bestseller in 1938 and earned enough money for Daphne du Maurier to buy a castle for herself in Cornwall and to live there. Here's a poem for today, a poem by Danya Romina Powell, entitled "Everyone is Afraid of Something." Once I was afraid of ghosts, of the dark, of climbing down from the highest limb of the backyard oak. Now I'm afraid my son will die alone in his apartment. I'm afraid when I break down the door, I'll find him among the empties, bloated, discolored, his face a stranger's face. My granddaughter is afraid of blood and spider webs and of messing up. Also bees, especially bees. Everyone, she says, is afraid of something. Another fear of mine, that it will fall to me to tell this child her father is dead. Perhaps I should begin today stringing her a necklace of bees. When they sting and welts, quilt her face, when her lips whiten and swell, I'll take her by the shoulders. Child, listen to me. One day you'll see these stings are nothing, nothing at all. Everyone is Afraid of Something, a poem by Danya Romina Powell from A Necklace of Bees, published by University of Arkansas Press, and used by permission here on the Writer's Almanac. Be well, do good work, and keep in touch.